Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a brand new pick a pile, and today we are asking the question, what's going on in your career? So this is definitely not going to be a love related reading like most always seem to come to be, whether we try to or not. But this one is definitely going to be career focused, or if not your career, just kind of like what your mission in life is supposed to be, like what your passion is supposed to be, your purpose, why you're here on this earth, and what you should be doing with that right now. So we have 3 different groups to pick from, 3 different pens or pencils to pick from. So group 1 is this princessy kind of pen. It doesn't actually work, but it's so cute, I still keep it. So perhaps maybe you just want to be royalty and you just want to, be a princess, be a queen, and have people waiting on you and not really do anything. I'm not saying royal people don't do anything. I'm sure they do a lot, but maybe more so whatever it is your purpose is supposed to be. You're supposed to be leading people. You're supposed to be a leader. So there's group 1. Group 2, we have this heart kind of Valentine's Day theme pen. So this one I would think would be like following your passions, following your heart, following your dreams, and whatever it is that you want to do and pursue in your life. And pile 3 is, of course, money, which is, kind of why we're here. Kind of the purpose of this reading here is to find out what's going on in your career, your money thing. So pick a pen, pick a pile, pick a timestamp, whatever resonates the best for you. And we're going to get started here with pile number 1. Hi, pile 1. If you chose this princess queen kind of pencil, then this is going to be the pile for you. And we're going to find out and investigate here what you should be doing with your career. What's going on there? All right. So we have a lot of cards here from the Soul Purpose Oracle by Bridget Rao of Divine Essentials. Oh, we grabbed an ice cream card on accident too. Not ready for that one just yet. But we have quite a few here because, your soul purpose, I would think, would have a lot to do with what may be going on. So let's jump in. We have rumors of obstacles. Chanting and channeling with your voice eliminates suffering and heals blockages for yourself and others. Akashic Record Keeper assists others to access ancient wisdom. Potion Maker, herbs, oils, spices boiled, a witch at heart, an easy start. Dreamer, dreams of prophecy and history. And Frequency Shifter, your voice. We're just talking about your voice right there. Obviously your voice must have something to do with this. Anyway, Frequency Shifter, you receive and shift frequencies of the universe. Okay, we have 2 cards from the Ice Cream Oracle. And they say, green tea, work ethic, diligence, meticulousness. Chocolate, purpose, depth, roots. Well, those 2 definitely tie into the subject at hand, that's for sure. We have 1 card from the Moonology deck that says, what do you need to release? Waning Moon. We have 1 card from the Divine Dog, which says vulnerability, the strength to show yourself. And last but not least, from Loving Words from Jesus, because in my opinion, a Bible verse a day helps keep the bad vibes away. We have, let your light shine so before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Matthew 5:16. Okay, so we have a lot going on here, but all good stuff for sure. Starting up here with the Soul Purpose Oracle. Number one, pay attention to your dreams. Like quite literally, when you're sleeping, like the girl on the card, pay attention to your dreams, because there could be clues as to what you're supposed to be doing with your time, what you're supposed to be doing with your energy, your days, your life, really, through your dreams. And it could also be a metaphor to simply follow your dreams. Whatever your heart's desire is, like, that's what you should be going with. That's where you're going to find your ultimate fulfillment. That's where you're going to be able to help others, and also to, my lights just went out inside of my thing here. I just noticed that thing there, and I'll fix that later. That's kind of annoying. Anyway, yeah, so I was going to say follow your dreams for sure. Follow your passions, follow your heart's desire, because that's going to lead you to your ultimate fulfillment. That's going to lead you to helping others and yourself as well. And there are a couple ways you may be doing this. Number one, like, something about your voice obviously comes up here. Channeling with your voice eliminates suffering and heals blockages for yourself and others. So what I'm picking up from this is there's something like soothing and healing about your voice, and that could be used in several different ways. You could be a musician, you could be a singer. Singing, using your voice in that way is something I automatically think of when it comes down to that, and it could be very healing for people. But there are other ways you can use your voice too. There are lots of people out there who may be like voice actors. You could be a voice actor. There are a lot of people who even do voice acting from home. That could be something that you're doing. Or, I know a lot of people like come to YouTube and they watch ASMR videos and that kind of thing, because ASMR videos can be very soothing and relaxing and peaceful, and it helps you fall asleep at night. And, especially if maybe you're someone who has a lot of anxiety and a lot of stress, maybe it's difficult to fall asleep. So when you hear someone, doing an ASMR video, it may help that person fall asleep. So, using your voice, it could be in a multitude of ways. Those are just 3 different examples: singer, voice actor, and ASMR artist. But there are so many ways that you can use your voice, and you should definitely be doing that. And the thing is, like, you have a lot to say. You have a lot to express. Now, this could be like physically writing it down, in the form of like a book or a blog or something like that. But it also could go hand in hand with this, and it could be something that you're vocalizing, these wisdoms, you're vocalizing these truths through music or through just, the word of your mouth. So I definitely see that going on for you guys as a way to like be out there and help other people. And then we have potion maker: herbs, oils, spices boiled, a witch's heart, an easy start. So, what that says to me, it kind of goes hand in hand with like the healing thing. Like, your voice has a healing ability, and I believe that the information that you have inside of you to share is healing knowledge, healing wisdom to bring to others. And as for a potion maker, you could even dabble in like essential oils or, things like that to help other people. But I think what this mainly expresses is that aspect of healing. And I think that a lot of the healing is going to come from the knowledge that you have inside of yourself that is going to be expressed through your voice, very much so. And also knowledge that comes from your dreams and following your dreams. Maybe you want to pursue music. Maybe you want to be a voice actor. Maybe you want to get on YouTube and start doing ASMR. Maybe you want to do a bunch of those things, but you've been scared to, follow your dreams. This is definitely a clue to follow your dreams. Release any doubts or fears or worries, I would say, in order to move forward in this, if that's what you need to release. You're ultimately going to know what it is that you need to release more so than anyone else. But I think that this card here is definitely asking you to let go of the old, let go of the old habits, let go of the old behaviors, let go of the old thought patterns, all the old stuff, so you can move forward and go after your dreams here and take a crack at this, because you are a frequency shifter. And it's funny because when I think of frequencies, once again, I think of the voice, because frequency is like sound, sound qualities and, different pitches shifting and changing and that kind of thing. So once again, it reminds me of the voice. This reminds me of like when you're kind of like visually looking at sound waves and that kind of thing. So there's definitely something about your voice. There's definitely about the way it sounds. It's a positive thing. You need to get it out there. And, part of this, what you need to release thing, is any walls or guards, because you just need to be vulnerable in this. This is who you truly are and what you should truly be doing with your time and with your life and with your energy and helping other people and helping yourself. And you'll be surprised how far you get and how successful you are if you just let those walls come down and you're just like, this is me, this is what I love to do, this is how I love to help people. Just be vulnerable, just be authentic, and you'll be surprised. People are really going to appreciate that, and they're just going to gravitate towards you, because this is your purpose. Like all this stuff right here we're talking about, it's your purpose. It has depth. It has roots. It is what you're supposed to be doing for sure. This is confirmation of it. And all you got to do is do a little bit of work. Like nothing comes without some kind of effort. You can sit here and you can think about it and you can talk about it all you want. But if you don't take any action towards it, nothing's going to happen. So, if you want to sing, start writing a song. Start, making up stuff. There's lots of free computer programs out there and that kind of stuff that you can basically have an in-home studio. Use GarageBand if you have a MacBook. I don't know. I don't use a PC, so I'm not sure what it would be on a PC. Maybe you could use GarageBand on a PC. I don't know, but there's Logic, there's Pro Tools. There's a whole bunch of different programs you can get out there to do music. Start looking into it. Start exploring that, meet other people and collaborate with people on that kind of thing too. If you want to do ASMR, get yourself a really good microphone and a camera and sit down and go at it. Go to it. If you want to become a voice actor, start auditioning. Start looking up those opportunities online to be a voice actor. They're definitely out there. So you got to put one foot in front of the other, take that step of faith, and see where you can go with this, because that's pretty awesome. Let your light shine so before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. So yeah, a part of you letting your light shine is being vulnerable. Being that vulnerable and authentic you. So just let go of any doubts, let go of any fears, let go of any fears of anyone judging you in this situation, and go for it. Like, there's really nothing stopping you other than yourself. There's nothing holding you back. And just to add to it, we're going to draw a couple little paper tag things from inside here. These are just like some added little messages that I wrote down a while ago. And we're going to see if anything comes up that could possibly have anything to do with your career, your mission, your passion in life, what you should be doing. Let's see. All right, so we have a yes. I think this yes is saying yes, go for it. Yes, do it, without a doubt. We have pets. So who knows? Maybe a part of your calling has to do with pets too. Taking care of pets, or working with pets somehow, being a dog sitter, a cat sitter, a dog walker, a trainer, a vet, any of those kinds of things, a vet tech or whatever. So maybe you're also someone who has a real strong connection with animals. We have friends, which goes to show to me that I think your friends are going to be supportive of you in this. So, don't be afraid to reach out for their support and let them know what you're doing, because I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. You may be a Scorpio. We also have fitness. I think that's just important, pretty much for anyone. But I think this is just a note to you guys, to stay healthy, stay in shape. That's definitely going to help you defeat any worries or any concerns when it comes to this. Or, maybe fitness is just another way you can help people. Maybe you enjoy fitness training and fitness coaching people and that kind of thing. Or you may be a Virgo. So we got a Virgo and we got a Scorpio in the house here. And it's funny because all of these different paper tags, they all have different colors on them that they're written on. And I think it's really funny that you guys got all green here. And there's just like a lot of green kind of here with these cards in general. Like we got the green tea, we got the potion maker, which is pretty green looking. We've got green in the frequency shifter. So I think, and even the little cube here is green right now. But yeah, there's a lot of green going on here. So, green to me is like obviously the color of money. So, I would say follow your passion, and that green stuff is going to chase you down for sure. Or who knows, maybe green is just one of your favorite colors, and that's just a little bit of confirmation to you. But yeah, green to me represents definitely prosperity and money, and it's also like a very calming, soothing color too. So, and we've got some like blues and purples in here too, which are all kind of very soothing and relaxing. So there you go. I hope that this helped you guys and gave you a little bit of insight dealing with your career and your passions and the mission that you are supposed to be following in your life, chasing after your dreams. If the message did not flow, of course, just let it go. But if it did, please let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear from you. Otherwise, please give this video a big thumbs up, a big like. That would help me out so much. Feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know of new videos when they come out. Otherwise, you guys have an amazing day. Keep sparkling. I am sending you lots of hugs and much love. Hi, Pile 2. If you chose this heart pencil here for your what's happening with your career reading, then this is the pile for you. We're going to find out what is going on in your career. What do you need to know? Okay, so we have a lot of cards here from the Soul Purpose Oracle by Bridget Rao of Divine Essentials, and we're going to look into it here and see what we need to know. Energy healer, channel through intention and touch. Medium, loved ones on the other side have messages for you. Meditation master, an innate ability to guide meditative sessions in a myriad of ways. Sound, movement, silence, stillness, guided mindfulness, transcendental, yoga, etc. Nature spirit, Support specifically intended for your soul's mission is available. Commune with your nature and find your way. And the seer, eyes that see beyond illusions. All right. From the Ice Cream Oracle, we have 2 from there that say, Pina Colada, recreation, travel, amusement. Apple pie, trust, integrity, comfort. From the Moonology deck, we have, you're very close to achieving your goal, Gibbous Moon. From the Divine Dog of Wisdom, we have anger. Feel the heat, then turn it down. And finally, from Loving Words from Jesus, because in my opinion, a Bible verse a day helps keep the bad vibes away, we have, peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you. John 14:27. Okay, so right away I kind of see what's going on with you guys. You guys are kind of like my psychic, like my super psychic, almost kind of like hippy dippy kind of group, but hippy dippy in like the coolest and best of ways. So yeah, like honestly, I see you guys just kind of like hanging out outside in nature. Like, I don't see you guys as being the type that wants to be tied down, sitting in an office, doing a 9-to-5 job, or anything even remotely like that. Like, I feel like that would be the worst possible thing for you guys, and you would go nuts. And if they didn't fire you, you would just like walk out and quit, because that's just not you. You're definitely like this free spirit, this nature spirit. You want to be in the outdoors. You want to be, surrounded by fresh air and trees and animals and, ponds, lakes, rivers, mountains, beaches, whatever is nearby you in your environment that is nature. You're not even really like a city dweller, you don't even want to be like outside walking around on concrete streets or anything. So that's the first thing that I pick up. And the interesting thing is you guys definitely have a very unconventional way of going out there and making money and basically going about your life's mission, going about your life's work. Because you guys have a lot of healing energy, and you guys are mediums, basically. This is why I'm saying you guys are like my psychic group. You guys are the group that would probably have your own YouTube channel like this, that you would probably be doing readings for others, using tarot cards. You may even do medium readings for people, being in touch with loved ones, people who have passed, people who are on the other side. You're probably very naturally, spiritually, and psychically in tune with what's going on around you. You're definitely an empath. You can feel people's emotions. You can feel the tone of a room the second you walk into it, not even knowing what's going on, not even talking to anyone or seeing anything going on. You just know. So you are definitely that kind of group. But you can bring healing to people. You can heal people. You can help people by talking to their loved ones. Like I'm thinking like John Edwards, like a John Edwards kind of a thing, but not in like a hokey kind of way, which is funny. But yeah, I'm also thinking like, oh, what's his name? Like Tyler Henry, the Hollywood medium, like that kind of guy. Like you're that kind of person. Like you can totally get in touch with the other side, and you can definitely see what's going on. Like honestly, you probably don't even need any of this, because you already know. You already know all of this probably means, without me even having to say anything, without me having to say a word to you, you already know, and you're probably like, oh, Thank you. I'm clicking off this video now because this already confirmed it. Bye. So you probably already know, but I'm going to continue on anyways, just in case you want to know the rest. But yeah, you just see, you just know, you know things, and you don't do this on purpose. You just do. Like, if one of your friends is pregnant, and let's say she hasn't announced it to anybody yet, you're the person who knows, oh, you're pregnant. Like, she didn't say anything, but you know she's pregnant. So you are definitely that kind of person. That is who you are. And it definitely spooks others out. It freaks other people out, but it's very, very helpful at the same time. You know, I'm thinking of like all like the big time psychics or whatever, like, you know, Sylvia Brown or whatever. Yeah, like that's just who you are. Like I said, you probably don't even need cards. Like you can just like see somebody and look at somebody and you can just like read them intuitively. I definitely strongly get the feeling here you guys are intuitive readers. So most of the time when people encounter you, you probably get one of two reactions. You probably either get anger from other people because they probably think that you're phony. They probably think that you're a fraud. This isn't your anger, that's for sure. But I think that's why this card is here. I think this card is basically a reminder of something that you already know, that there are some people out there who just think you're fake. They think you're phony. They think you're fraud. They don't believe in any of that stuff. They're skeptics when it comes to, you know, spiritual stuff in general as a whole. Like, it's not even necessarily personal against you, but because they have that bias towards that kind of thing, you know, this is probably someone who, you know, may not even believe in God. They may not even believe in a higher power in general. So, but yeah, so definitely don't worry about people who don't understand and get angry, because that's not your problem, obviously. So that's one group of people who probably come to you. The other group of people who probably come to you are the people who just look at it as something fun. People who look at it as recreation and amusement. And, you know, I definitely used to be one of those people. Really quick story. The very first tarot reading I ever got was at Knott's Berry Farm. Well, it was actually for Knott's Scary Farm several years ago. And they had a tarot reader there, and you could get it done for free. You know, you already bought your tickets to go into the park, so you could get it done for free. So we waited in line to get a reading done, and I had never done one before, and I saw it as this. I saw it as something for amusement, recreation. I was like, oh, they're probably going to get everything wrong. We're going to have a good laugh. We're going to have a good joke. We're going to have a fun time, and we're going to go home. And that didn't exactly happen. And I walked out of that tent and my mind was a little bit blown, and I was like, oh my gosh, how did you see that? How did you know that? Like, there's no way possible. Like, you don't know me. You don't know me at all. Like, how did you know that? But yeah, there are a lot of people who definitely look at it as recreation and amusement, and don't take it seriously at all. I've been one of those people in the past. So, yeah, but at least with this kind of person, this is a better kind of person to get than this kind of person for sure. At least with this kind of person, you know, their mind is open, they're at least flexible, and they're receptive to everything, so they may actually come around and understand, like myself, like yours truly. And you just have to continue to trust yourself. You know, sometimes you may doubt yourself and you may think, oh gosh, I'm kind of crazy because I see things and I know things and I hear things and no one believes me and stuff like that. Trust yourself. You got this. You really do. Take comfort in that. You know, continue to stay in your integrity. You know, that's the important thing. As long as you have integrity about it, you're not going to get the angry people who are going to come your way. And that's a huge part of it too. You know, also, make sure when you're going out there and you're helping people, when you're healing people, when you're reaching out to the other side beyond and things like that, when you're meditating. And I think meditation is a big way for you as to how you get in touch with like the 5D and, just like the other higher spiritual realms and that kind of thing. You spend a lot of time in prayer, you spend a lot of time in meditation. That'll keep you grounded, that'll keep your integrity. So, don't worry about things. As long as you're doing things coming from your heart and you're not doing it for like there are some people who they get, really into doing this kind of work, and then they get really focused on like the money part of it. And they're like, oh, I need more clients. I need more money. I need to pay my bills. Don't be doing it coming from that standpoint, because when you start doing it like, I have bills to pay, I have money I have to make, that's when you start to lose your integrity. And that's when people are going to stop trusting you. And most likely, then you're going to kind of unplug yourself from being able to see. You're going to unplug yourself from all that deep meditative work. So, make sure that you put that first and foremost, and it's not about money. It's not about, fame or anything else outside of that. Just keep it focused on what it's really supposed to be about, which is helping other people. And as long as you're helping other people, you're going to be provided for and you're going to be taken care of. So perhaps this is something you're already doing. Perhaps this is something that's already been going on in your life. And if you are, just keep going. You're getting close to your goal, whatever that goal is. Maybe you want to have X amount of regular clients, or if you have a YouTube channel of your own, maybe you're trying to get X amount of subscribers, or whatever it is that you're trying to do. Whatever the goal is, keep going, keep pushing at it, because you're headed in the right direction. You are closer than you think. And, Jesus has your back on this. He's left his peace with you. He'll continue to leave his peace with you as long as you stay in that integrity, as long as you keep putting Jesus first and foremost, spending time in prayer and meditation, going outside, being in nature, and that kind of thing. And you're going to be okay. You're going to be all right in this path, which totally makes sense with like this heart, passion-filled pen choice or pencil choice, because this is about following your heart, following your passion, for sure. Before we wrap things up, I'm just going to pull a few little paper tags from here. These are just like little paper tags that have messages written on them. We're just going to pull a couple and see if there's any additional message that wants to come through on this career discussion today. Okay. So we have children. Perhaps you have children. Perhaps you're a mom or dad or something like that. But children is definitely very important. If you don't have children, or there are no children like around you in your life, this could be just simply about you like tapping into your inner child to do this even more, because children, they are like super all-knowing and spiritual without even trying. They have that childlike faith. Like there's something about a child where they just know stuff sometimes that even people don't. Like adults, people, like even people. We're all people. You know what I mean? They're the small people, we're the bigger people. But yeah, so children, there's definitely a tie there. Maybe you're a Pisces. You could also be a Capricorn. Politics. Interesting. I think this is more so about, like, honestly, when I think about politics, I think of anger lately, because so many people are angry about politics nowadays. But, when I think of that, I think of losing your integrity, kind of getting caught up more so in the, what's the word I'm looking for? It's escaping me, the word I'm thinking of. But it's more about like the plotting and the plan, the agenda, that's the word I was thinking of. I'm like, what's that word? Oh, I hate it when that happens. But yeah, like don't get so focused on the agenda of everything. And when I think of politics, I think of agenda. So don't get so caught up in the agenda of everything. Just, continue to go with the flow. You could be a Sagittarius and theme park, which is funny because, we also have, where was it? Children. I think of like children going to a theme park and having fun, going on rides and that kind of thing. So once again, have fun with this. It's kind of about getting in touch with your inner child. A theme park could also symbolize as well, like a roller coaster, like going through the ups and downs of this journey, the ups and downs of this process in your mission, in your passion, in your career. So it could be that too, but as long as you've got your safety bar on, I think you're going to be okay. Otherwise, enjoy, have fun with the ride. So yeah, that's what I see for what's going on with you guys in your career, in your mission. Hopefully this made sense for you. If it did not flow, of course, just let it go. But if it did, please let me know in the comments down below. That would be fantastic. Give this video a big thumbs up for me. That would be great and help me out so much. Feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know of new videos when they are coming out. Otherwise, I hope you guys have an amazing day. I am sending you lots of hugs and much love. Keep sparkling. Hi, Pile 3. If you chose the money-making pencil here, then this is going to be the reading for you, and we are going to find out what's going on in your career, what you need to know. All right, let's see. So we're going to get started here with the Soul Purpose Oracle from Bridget Rao of Divine Essentials. And we have a lot of cards to go through here, so let's dig in. Crystal Activator. You intuitively connect and retrieve information from crystals. Earth Keeper. You have been sent to protect Mother Earth. Free Spirit. You are here to enjoy life and to love freely. Beat Maker. Beat to your own drum. Listen to the rhythm of your soul. Ascended. You agreed to return and assist in Earth's ascension. All right. And from our Ice Cream Oracle, we have a couple cards. We have Blue Moon, Dream, Imagine, Create, and Pistachio, Emotional Healing, Independence, and Responsibility. Okay. From the Moonology deck, we have a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. From the Divine Dog of Wisdom deck, we have Arrogance. Get off the pedestal. And finally, from Loving Words from Jesus, because in my opinion, a Bible verse a day helps keep the bad vibes away, we have Knock and it shall be opened unto you. Matthew 7:7. All right, you guys. So here is what I see going on for you guys. All right. So I definitely think you guys kind of do your own thing, which you probably already know that. For one, you could be really into crystals or just like jewelry and shiny objects in general. I mean, crystals do provide certain information and, some can be very healing, some can be very protecting, some can bring you love. It just depends on what the crystal is, obviously. But, yeah, you could be someone who's really into crystals. I'm even kind of seeing that maybe for a few of you, like maybe you're even into like jewelry making and that kind of thing involving crystals. something like that too. Just like shiny things and bling. Like some of you could definitely be into that kind of a thing. I also see here with the free spirit, you are here to enjoy and love freely. Well, number one, like, I think this is definitely saying that whatever your dream is, whatever your passion is, you should be going for it. But because we do have two people here, and they're kind of like in this passionate embrace and everything, you know, they're feeling very free there under the night sky where it looks like there's a sunset and everything. Part of your mission, aside from, you know, making money and that kind of thing, could be in a partnership. You know, your person, your special person, you could be like in a twin flame, soulmate, dynamic kind of a situation, and that could be a huge part of what your mission is. You know, this source right here could be like a huge part of what you're supposed to be doing, which I think goes along with, you know, beat maker, beat to your own dream, listen to the rhythm of your soul, which also reminds me of like your heartbeat. Like your heartbeat is like for this person. And I think that that person is going to be a huge inspiration, a huge motivator, and whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing. This person could motivate you to write books. You know, maybe you'll wind up writing poems, writing different words. You could write lyrics, you could write songs. You could wind up writing things that could be inspired by this person. You could start doing readings yourself for other people who are in twin flame dynamics and that kind of thing as a way to help others. You could go into counseling or something like very specific, dealing with relationships. You know, you could be a counselor counseling people as a way that has been inspired by this connection, by this relationship. What else? You could be like a life coach as well, because life coaches, you know, life coaches cover a whole array of things because it is, of course, life. Like that includes career and other things going on too. But a huge part of life is obviously our relationships. So whatever it is that you're doing, it definitely seems like relationships are involved, whether it's counseling or life coaching or tarot readings or, you know, writing books, putting out information out there, writing songs. There's like so many different things you could do that are like tied into relationships. It's not even funny. So I think it's going to be kind of, you know, whatever is more of an interest to you, whatever it is that, you know, is more of your thing, because it's going to be different for each and every one of you. But like I said, there is a little bit of that shiny object crystal thing in there too, where some of you may be into like making jewelry or using crystals and that kind of thing. With Earthkeeper, you have been sent here to protect Mother Earth. So I definitely think one of the ways that can help you, you know, kind of figure out what the next direction is getting out into nature, spending time in, you know, on the earth. We're all on the earth. Like, where else are you spending time? Mars? That just made no sense. But you know what I mean? Like getting out into nature, you know, not being inside or not being like on concrete somewhere, like literally being on the earth itself, like in a park or in a forest or at a beach or something like that. So, you know, spend some time in the fresh air, spend some time with the earth. You have been sent to protect Mother Earth. There's even a quality there where maybe some of you are really into activism when it comes to taking care of the earth, whether it's like being very knowledgeable about like global warming, for example, or recycling and keeping the earth clean. I know for myself, just yesterday actually, I found this really cool website. It's something mermaid. It's something mermaid related. It's like these they're mermaid straws. Basically, they kind of look like they have like a mermaid tone to them, but they're stainless steel, so they're reusable. They're reusable straws you can use over and over again. You just, clean them out, and that way then you're not using plastic. You're not, just a one-time use plastic and then throwing something out. But they had like a lot of different really cool reusable kind of products like that, where you would be saving the earth and helping the earth. So, that could be something that's very important to you. That could be another area that's going to be very passionate for you. So, more than likely, like, I feel like there's several of different sides here, where either it's like you could be a mixture of these things, or you could be just like one of these people. You could be one of the crystal people, and maybe the rest of this doesn't make any sense for you. Or maybe you're really big into like helping the earth and taking care of the earth and recycling and activism and stuff like that, and the rest doesn't matter to you. Or maybe you know that you're this person who should be doing the relationship stuff and counseling others, life coaching others, whatever that may be, and then the rest doesn't make any sense. So that's why I'm saying, like, there could be several different versions of you, or like several, like, this is for several different groups of people all within the same group, if that makes any sense at all. So yeah, so take what resonates here, because it may not necessarily resonate for everybody. But either way, I think this goes for all of you, whether you're the crystal person, the earth person, or the relationship person. All of these things are here to help the earth's ascension, that's for sure. To make the world a better place. To make the world a better place, whether it's getting in touch with crystals and getting information from them, or literally taking care of the earth and making sure it's healthy and whole and not destroyed, or taking care of the people and the relationships around here on the earth so the people can take better care of the earth. Either way, all of those tie in together as something that is going to be for the greater good of the earth, making it better, healing it, making it whole, bringing it into a good place. So the important thing here is to follow your dream, because for every one of you, I'm sure your dream is going to look a little bit different from the other person's. So follow your dreams, get creative, imagine what you can do with this stuff, because there's so many different opportunities. And it's funny because we have emotional healing, independence, and responsibility. When I see emotional healing right off the bat, I'm automatically thinking of my relationship people here, the people who know that they need to be working with relationship stuff, or are inspired by like a twin flame connection and stuff. So this is definitely an indication to me that, yeah, like, there needs to be emotional healing for you, and you're going to help others for sure. And you're going to help others and yourself take responsibility for what needs to be done. So for all of you, once again, I would say, don't be arrogant in this. If there's any arrogance, if you're thinking that, you can't do any of this for whatever the reason may be, for whatever the reason is, just get off the box. Get off the box. Get off the pedestal. Come on down, because, you're not too good for any of us. But the important thing is a win-win outcome is forecast, which is the most important thing, because honestly, like, I see all three of these different aspects like coming together, working together to make the world a better place, a healthier place, a more loving place, a place that we can really call home. I mean, if we look at the way the earth is right now, I think a lot of us can say that the earth is pretty broken and messed up, and not a place many of us would want to be right now. But I do believe that, if everyone does their part and is good to one another and is following their dreams, is following their passions, is, taking care of the earth, taking care of their relationships, it's going to be a win-win situation for everyone, for yourself, for the earth, for the people around you, and the people that you work with and deal with. So, Yeah, so knock and it shall be opened unto you. So whatever opportunities are coming your way in these areas, seize them. Don't turn them away. Go for it. Do it. You got nothing to lose. And finally, before we wrap things up here, we're going to draw a few little paper tags from the little pink bowl here. And these are just like little messages I wrote on here a while ago. We're just going to see if anything else comes through, if there's anything else that we need to know to add on to what we've already got. All right, we have children. Children came out for the last group, which is funny. So it's possible that you could have children yourself, or maybe you deal with children on a regular basis. Maybe you're an aunt or an uncle or a teacher or something like that. If you don't deal with children on a regular basis, this simply could be about getting in touch with your inner child to help you with this. You may be a Pisces, or you may be a Virgo, and we have fitness. So yeah, I would say definitely just like keep your health in check. Fitness came out also in group 1, I believe it was. So yeah, I told them, fitness is basically good for all of us. It's good for everyone. Exercise gives you endorphins. Endorphins make you happy. Happy people just don't shoot their husbands, as quoted by Elle Woods from Legally Blonde, which is the truth. So stay happy, stay healthy. We have weeks in times of a time reference. So perhaps these projects that you should be getting started on, this journey within your mission you should be getting started on, you should either be getting started on it in the next few weeks, or maybe see some progress within it in the next few weeks. And we have marriage. I think this ties in here with the twin flame group, with you twin flame people who are supposed to be helping out in terms of relationships. And honestly, like you and your person just working things out and coming together is going to be such a good and positive example to those around you, even if you're not like actively working in an area that helps other people relationally, like a counselor or whatever. Just simply you being with your other person is going to be a positive and good example, because it's going to be an example you guys can lead with and show other people, this is the way a healthy, loving, good, solid relationship is supposed to look, and it'll inspire others to want and have and do the same. We also have springtime, so there could be something significant coming up for you, maybe in the spring next year, because it's summer right now. So maybe springtime next year, something significant could happen, dealing with this passion and mission and career stuff that you're on. And money. And I think it's definitely going to bring you in money. Hopefully it'll bring in money before spring. But either way, money is definitely there. Money is definitely something that can come in. Your little money pencil here. It's definitely going to find its way to you as long as you're following your mission, following your passion here. So that's what I see of what's going on with you guys. I hope that it helped you. If the message did not flow, of course, just let it go. But if it did, please let me know with a comment down below. That would be amazing. Otherwise, feel free to give this video a big thumbs up and like it. That would definitely help me out a lot. And feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know of future videos when they are coming out. Otherwise, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Keep sparkling. I'm sending you lots of hugs and much love.